drive his players and student athletes.
I believe 14 league championships in a row. That's an accomplishment that you can't really ignore.
Oh, amazing. I mean, amazing. To win and win consistently.
I felt successful being at the LACC Basketball program. No matter what ghetto you came from, he showed you courtesy and love when you first walked in the door. It was always welcome.
14 straight conference championships. And he's consistent.
One of the biggest things that I got being out of LACC basketball in this program is confidence.
The LA City basketball program had the highest graduation rate within the state and at the community college level.
The thing that made the LA City basketball program unique was the fact that one, the program was dedicated to ensuring that the students stayed on track academically, and two, the program was dedicated to winning. Coach Miller and his staff actually took the time and really taught basketball to players.
Well, I played for many different programs, just the expectations of being great. You know, that's something that LA City provided for me, and that's something that LA City stood for and represented. When you came into that gym and you saw all the jerseys on the wall, you knew that you weren't just stepping into any ordinary program. You were stepping into a gym of greatness, and you're stepping into a program that represented just that.
When I first got to LACC basketball, I saw that the Wall of Fame. When I got there was about 60 Division I transfers, and that didn't include Division II or any other scholarships that he was able to get for players. I knew right away that I wanted to be one of those 60 on the wall. My thoughts of Coach Miller's records and accomplishments are the reason that I came to the school. I came to this program because of how successful he is and how successful his program has been, and I wanted to be a part of something that was successful.
I don't know of any other junior college coach or any coach period that has achieved the success that he's had. Conference championships, state championships, good people, Division I schools, and I can go on and on and on.
It just baffled me to find out that the LA City basketball program had been terminated, especially after all the years of success and all the players that had graduated and transferred to Division I schools with full athletic scholarships in basketball.
So that's what was really disappointing, and it gave young men who knew if they wanted a great education, and young men knew if they wanted to be taught well in terms of the game of basketball, that they had a place to go, and they can come to LA City College and knew they would get a good education. They knew they would graduate, and they knew they would be coached well. And you can't. That's not offered at all of the community colleges.
The timing was, I told it was off. It happened in a time when it gave no child or no young adult an opportunity to transfer somewhere else, because all the other programs in the spring had gone through their spring workouts. They had their team set. They knew their offenses. these youngsters had no chance, little or no chance to transfer anywhere else.
When I heard the LACC basketball program was terminated, my thoughts and feelings were, well, I was sad. I mean, that's what I originally came to LACC to play basketball for, and it wasn't there anymore. So, I mean, I was kind of like unstable. I didn't know where to go. And so, I mean, been looking for school, and haven't found one.
I was absolutely devastated. I mean, how can you take such a rich tradition, all these jerseys hanging up on the wall, these banners that are all over the place, and suddenly it's non-existent? It makes no sense to me. But yet you have other junior colleges in the area that still have sports programs, let alone basketball programs. Not only that, but you take away an opportunity to change people's lives, and you can't take that for granted.
The way they terminated the program was kind of in a little sneaky way. They didn't notify people ahead of time so they can make plans beforehand if the basketball program was going to be closed.
But not a single other program in the city that I know of, or even in the state, has cut to athletics. And I always thought maybe I perceived it wrong, but it appeared that the basketball was probably the only one that was generating any kind of income to begin with at LACC, because they had healthy crowds. They had the healthiest crowds of all the schools that I observed around the county.
I think it is very important for LACC to have a basketball program, because if you look around the state, there are no other basketball programs or sports programs that have been eliminated. And you ask yourself the question, what's going on here? LACC has gotten rid of its whole sports program, and all the other neighborhood colleges still exist. And you have Coach Miller, who has helped numerous young men like myself achieve scholarships, put people in school for free. It makes no sense to me. I really don't understand it. It baffles me. So by LACC taking away its sports program, who's really winning here? You're taking young men and not letting them continue their success in life by taking this opportunity away from them, putting them in school on scholarships, playing basketball, furthering their life and furthering their career. Who's really winning here? I'm a little confused by this. Please help me to understand, because I'm really don't, and I'm really lost. The Cubs, we need to be brought back to life, and we need to be brought back in that gym. And I'm not just talking about basketball-wise, I'm talking about sports in general, because sports take an opportunity for someone like me to get out of the hood, keep from being dead or in jail or involved in a gang, and make something of himself. And that's just a personal testament of how this program has definitely helped me.